Father's Day, and for the special curated half hour of Fox 4 News, we're looking at some of the challenges facing fathers today, as well as the positive impact some fathers are having on their families and on Southwest Florida.
Happy Father's Day to you, Chris. This also includes the chief of police in Fort Myers. Derrick Diggs was raised by his single mother, and as Fox 4 anchor Shari Armstrong discovered, he's driven to serve and protect as a father himself and a father figure to Fort Myers youth.
I've wanted to talk to Police Chief Derrick Diggs for a long time. He's led the Fort Myers Police Department for nearly 6 years, and I've been here to cover the challenges FMPD has faced, from firings and internal accountability to justice served with the first conviction in the Club Blue mass shootings. But Diggs says there's been much more accomplished in his time as chief, including fewer crimes and better relationships. And on this Father's Day, Fort Myers' top cop, a father himself, reveals to us why young people in this city are so important to him and to all of us.
Yeah, I love them winning the championships. I love them winning their games. I love them winning their meets. But that's not the most important thing. We're trying to get these young folks to be champions in life.
Chief Derrick Diggs takes law enforcement very seriously. The man has spent his life putting his own safety at risk to protect and serve countless others. You see, Chief Diggs knew at a very young age what he wanted to do with his life.
5th grade, maybe 6th grade.
Thanks to a visitor in his Ohio classroom.
It was an African-American police officer. That officer, name was Ron Jackson. He was the first African-American deputy chief on the Toledo Police Department. Emulating him, I became the first African-American chief in the city of Toledo.
Now chief in Fort Myers, Chief Diggs hopes other young people will be similarly inspired.
I've always had a philosophy. You deal with the kids today, or you have to deal with them tomorrow.
Right now, a lot of that important work happens here at the Police Athletic League, also known as PAL, in Fort Myers. It's where kids socialize and play basketball, boxing. Either way, the chief says he's eager to watch and to play too.
Some of these kids hit harder than I do.
But the chief considers sports just a starting point.
I can use that as the hook
to help local kids.
Now, these are the things we're going to work on you with.
Those things include self-confidence and relationship building, too. Speaking of relationships, the chief says what happens at PAL is part of a bigger vision for the department.
When I first got here, there was a lot of distrust between the community and the police department, especially our marginal communities.
He wasn't chief yet, but Diggs says the time following the 2016 mass shooting at Club Blue exposed how badly young people needed to better connect with their community.
14 kids are shot at, 2 killed, and no one comes forth with information. No one tries to cooperate, no information. That says a lot about the status of the police department in this relationship with the community. And I knew right then and there that we would have to do some things different to build trust in the community. They know what's going on in their neighborhoods and in their streets.
And the chief says, along with other initiatives, the hard work is working, and now he wants to make sure the people living in Fort Myers see and hear the difference.
We reduce crime every year. In my 6 years here, we reduce violence every year.
He says the department has transformed too, growing pains that sometimes haven't been easy.
Remember that there's this thing called the Free Report.
That's a 2018 review completed by an outside firm outlining concern after concern with the department and how it functioned, using terms like misconduct and mismanagement. A tough report card with 32 recommendations for change. Chief Diggs says police officers can change too.
We had about 97, 98% of those recommendations already accomplished.
And one of those accomplishments is right here, engaging with local kids. For a reserved man in law enforcement for life, it's a source of joy. In part, Chief Diggs credits sports for shaping him into who he is today.
And I'm not going to say that athletics turned my life around. That's not true, because I was raised in a very strict single person, single family, single parent household. You know, no one messed around with Miss Diggs, okay? I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't care what you're doing when the street lights on, you be home, okay? If kids could have just 10% of the opportunities I had when I was a kid, they wouldn't divert into all this stuff now.
Probably not a surprise at this point. The chief played quarterback in college, and he continued blazing a trail. As I already mentioned, Diggs was the first black police chief in Toledo, Ohio. And that brought me to one of the most important questions I've been wanting to ask him. What does it mean to be a black man in your role in this community?
Wow. I think it demonstrates that, like everything else, race should not matter as far as you having the aspirations to do what you want to do.
And this Father's Day, yes, the chief is a dad.
Well, I have an adult son of my own.
A message from this local father to other dads and male mentors in the community.
Spend time with them.
That's the key, the chief says, for parenting, for mentoring, and for making sure the community and this police chief have each other's backs. Happy Father's Day to the chief and all the dads right here in Southwest Florida. In Fort Myers, Shari Armstrong, Fox 4.